Tudo bem? Welcome to lesson 8, oito, lição 8. In this lesson, we're going to look at a few categories of verbs, okay? We've been learning how to, what we can do with verbs and everything that they can do, starting points for sentences, past, present, future, and so on. And I've divided verbs into these categories. Let me see how many there are. Dois, três, quatro, cinco, seis, sete, oito, nove. Okay, so 9 categorias. 9 categorias de verbos. And reason for this is because, hopefully it'll be obvious why it helps. So the first category is verbs of being, right? Ser means to be, right? And you feel free to review past sessions on how we used ser, And there was estar as well, which also means to be. So what's the future? You need to know this. What's the future use? Like, how do you use this? Use vou. I'm going to be. Vou estar. I'm going to be in Brazil. Vou estar no Brasil. Okay? Second category are verbs of verbs of having. Such as to find. Now I'm not going to go through every use of every verb. This is more of just a verb bank. But you should be notice what's going on here and start taking guesses about things. That's an AR ending verb. We've seen AR ending verbs before, like falar, which is to speak, estudar, to study. Okay? Now, if you go back to those verb timelines that we have used in previous lessons, you'll find the endings like past tense, falei. Remember, I spoke Portuguese today. Falei português hoje. So apply those same types of endings, and so you could say something like achei, which means past I found. So what did I find? Oh, I found achei. I found a book. How do you say book? You can look that up. Livro, L-I-V-R-O. Achei livro, right? See how it allows you to just build sentences, and so you think about the sentences you want to build, the conversations you want to have. Achar is to find. Opposite of find is lose something. Perder. Perder is an ER verb. Some verbs are called AR verbs for obvious reasons. They end in AR. Some are ER verbs. There's also IR verbs ending in IR, and those are the three categories. Okay, so category of having, right? Achar, perder. Feel free to look up perder and find the complete conjugation. Find the present tense, perdo. Past tense, perdi, and so on, and build the sentences that you want to build. Okay, verbs of going. Ir means to go. I want to go is quero ir. Remember that category. I want to. I'm going. I'm going to. I need to, and so on. So quero ir. I want to go. Okay. So within this category of going, we have variations on going. For example, sair means to leave the house or to go out. just however you say it, you want to say it in English. Like, but it's sair is to leave the house. Okay, so I'm going to leave. I'm gonna go out. Remember, the future tense is vou. Vou means I'm going. Future tense. So I'm going to go out. Vou sair. Vou sair. Okay. Will you be at home all day? Você vai estar em casa todo o dia, all of the day. Você vai estar em casa todo o dia? Say, no, I'm going to go out. No, vou sair. Oh, you're going to go out? Você vai sair? You say, sim, vou sair. I'm going to go out right now. Agora. Vou sair agora. So you see everything you can do there? All right, so you go out, and then you arrive at the place that you were going to. Chegar. So you're going out, maybe going to arrive at a restaurant, at a party, at work, wherever you go. So I'm going to get there. I'm going to arrive. Vou chegar. Vou chegar, right? Present continuous. I'm arriving, right? We've had these patterns before. This is why we did these patterns before. Feel free to look back at those patterns in recent videos, previous videos. Estou chegando. Estou chegando. I'm arriving. Not there yet, but I'm close. I'm getting there. Estou chegando. So you sair, and then you chegar somewhere, and then you entrar at that place, which is to enter or go in, go inside, right? So you reach the party, the festa. Você chega na festa. You arrive at the party. Você chega na festa. Okay, so you go out, right? Você sai. Você chega na festa. Você entra. And then at the end, you ir embora, which means to go away, or like to leave a place. All right, so sair is just to. It's pretty similar, but it's like sair is to go outside of a place. Then ir embora is like when you're ready to go. So you're at the party, it's over. You're like, all right, it's time to ir embora. And so on. So you do that, and then here's the last one. You voltar. Voltar, which is to return or to go back or to go back home. You know what I mean? And then you arrive at home, and then you enter at your home. So it's just a cycle. You know what I mean? So that's the category of going. So I'm gonna leave. Vou sair and go to the festa. I want to go to the party. Quero ir festa. So, então, what are the steps? Vou sair, vou chegar, vou entrar, gonna see my friends, gonna talk to my friends, vou falar, vou converse, vou conversar. Então, vou embora, vou ir embora, or vou embora. Just I go away. Vou embora. Vou voltar para casa. Vou chegar. Vou entrar. Right? Okay. Verbs of doing. Fazer means to do. So how do you do things? You start, which is começar. Think about it like to commence. All right. So I'm gonna begin now. Vou começar. Let's begin. Vamos. V-A-M-O-S. Take notes here. Write this stuff down. I'm going faster. Vamos começar. Vamos means let's. So let's begin. Vamos começar. Once you begin, you're going to continue, which is continuar. Vou continuar. Let's continue. How do you say let's continue, right? Vamos continuar. Okay, so vamos começar, vamos continuar. And then when you're done, let's be done. Let's finish. Vamos terminar. Vamos terminar. Okay? Are there any other types of doing category verbs, right? You start, you continue, you finish, you do. I don't know. There's probably more. If we think of more later, we can always come back and fill in these categories, right? The main idea here is just to have this concept of the verb type categories available, and then playing with all the things you can do with those, right? We got você vai, vamos, let's go out, vamos sair. I mean, you can do a ton just starting with vamos, and so on. Colocar is to put things places, all right? So different ways of putting, right? So you colocar, right? So I'm going to put sugar in the coffee. Vou colocar açúcar no café. In the coffee, no café. Vou colocar açúcar no café. Let me ask you, você vai colocar açúcar no café? And if so, say sim, vou colocar açúcar. If not, say não. Não vou colocar açúcar no café. Okay, so you put things. You can tirar things, which means to take away. So it's kind of the opposite of putting, right? Like tirar, right? So I'm going to take away this. If I take away a word, like if I delete a word on the screen, that would be me doing tirar. So I'm like, okay, vou tirar a palavra. Let's take away the word. Vou tirar a palavra. Palavra. Word. Vou tirar a palavra. Right, so that's take something away, or also take off. Like if you take off your jacket or something, that's tirar as well. Okay, so colocar, tirar. How else do you put colocar, tirar, to put on, to put, take away. That's, I guess, I don't know. Those are the main. We'll just leave it like that for now. So, we can always do more later. Se mover means to, when you move yourself around. Okay, so the se there, by the way, means yourself. And so this verb category, it's se mover, which is moving yourself, ways that you might move yourself. For example, you can, walk, which is caminhar, right? So let's walk. Vamos caminhar. There's correr, which is run. Vamos correr. I'm gonna run. Vou correr. How else do you move yourself? I guess you can, you could dançar, dance, right? Like I like to dance. Gosto de dançar. Do you like? Você gosta de dançar? If yes, sim, gosto de dançar. If not, não gosto de dançar. Okay? Se mover, caminhar, correr, dançar. Right? We can continue to fill these in. You can fill these in. Sentir is to sense or to feel, right? Sentir is to sense. So how do we sense? You can see, which is ver. Similar is olhar, which means just to look at something, not necessarily see it or watch it. Assistir means to watch. So if you watch a movie, that's assistir filme. I like to watch movies. Gosto de assistir filmes. Let's watch a movie. Vamos assistir filme. Do you want to watch? Você quer assistir filme comigo? With me, Unlimited possibilities here. So, ver, olhar, assistir, escutar is to listen. Escutar is to listen. So, escutar música. Listen music. Listen to music. Escutar música. Escutar. Gosto. I like to. Gosto de escutar música. Question. Você gosta de escutar música também? Gosto de escutar música. Okay, so listen, to hear, just like hear a sound, maybe not listen to music, right? There's tocar, which means to touch, okay? Okay, so there's like a good amount in that category already. Pensar, mental activities, to think. Pensar means to think. Acreditar means to believe. So to believe, I believe. Acredito. Acredito. Achar means to think or believe. So, like, for example, I think that today is going to, eu acho. It's like when you have an opinion. I think we should do this. Acho que, I think that. Acho que we should. Devemos. I don't know. Acho que whatever. Acho que I think that. I think it's good. Acho que é bom. Acho que é bom. That's actually a really useful one. These all are, but that's super, super. Acho que. What do you think? O que você acha? What do you think? O que você acha? Let's walk. Vamos caminhar. And stuff like that. So anyways, thinking, believing, lembrar is to remember. All right. Esquecer is to forget. All right. So we're just covering a whole bunch of verbs here, just in these categories, right? And then finally, just general, like viver means live. So stuff you do like daily life, like we've seen cooking, like a daily like life activity, right? Let's cook. Vamos cozinhar. Comer means to eat. Lavar is wash. Tomar banho is take a shower or bath, I guess too, but just take a shower. Tomar banho. Just take a shower. Daily life, household stuff, I guess. Limpar is to clean. Trabalhar is to work. And dormir is to sleep. And so on and so forth. Okay, so really, this is like a treasure trove of possibilities. There's so much you can do. You just have to you just have to think about what you want to say, because you can say so much in theory, just virtually unlimited possibilities. So you have to think, what do I want to say, and to whom do I want to say it to, and then really start, and then make it happen. Okay. Have fun with these verbs within these categories. Think about these, and of course we can add to it as well. But don't worry about adding to it necessarily. Focus on what you have. Focus on everything you can do, and do it. Okay, so use vamos. Let's this. Let's that. I mean, tons and tons and tons of possibilities. So yeah, have fun with that. Practice writing, thinking, speaking, conversing, practicing. Using the language, and have fun with all of these new possibilities. Okay, so see you next time. Até logo. Ciao.